Okie dokie. And good morning. Right as the ad break starts. Clever. Good morning. How you doing? It's me, Faye Fox. Happy time zone to you. It is 8:01 a.m. on Wednesday, October 29th. Happy hump day. Welcome to the middle of the week. From here, it either gets better or it gets worse, and there's no in between. I'm just kidding. It all can get better. We're halfway through the week, so theoretically, we're halfway through the worst of it. Right? That's how that phrase usually goes? Or am I hallucinating here? I don't know, truthfully. But I just know that it's morning, and at least for me, um, in the Pacific Northwest, it has been a very foggy fucking morning too. There was probably like a good 100 yards of visibility, if that, when I was driving, and it was a little sketchy trying to get across town. I didn't have that short or that long of a drive, thankfully, but like at least it was like for me still a little bit of a drive, and it took a lot of coordination, focus, and effort to make sure that I wasn't actually like doing going the wrong place, going the wrong direction, going against the flow of traffic, so on and so forth. And yeah, good morning to you. Or happy time zone, really. I hope you're doing well. I hope that today is a beautiful, beautiful day for you, and that together we can hang out and spend some time just vibing and be away from the bullshit of the world writ large. Because boy, howdy, is there some bullshit in the world writ large. But I hope you're doing good, and I hope that you're having a good day. Or a good time zone, whatever time of day or whatever time of whatever day it is. I don't know what I'm trying to say at this point. I genuinely was actually just trying to pull up the boss, like boss locations in the world, in Elden Ring. I almost said satisfactory, but that would have been like objectively wrong. Okay, so last week on the Discovery Channel, we just finished punching all of the bosses in Liurnia, and we needed to get through to Caelid next, so that we can punch all the bosses there. So let me load that game. Appropriately named file was appropriately named. Let's see who we do next. Well, I mean, I guess first and foremost, it's Caelid bosses, so like I don't know really where to start except for to start. There's two that I can get right off rip for Caelid. That would be fairly simple. And then there's a couple others here and there, and like it's just going to be kind of like an expansion west into Florida. For perspective, this is the map. I don't generally, or I haven't generally collected the map fragments because it is not super important to my mind. But that's also because I know where I'm going, and I don't really need the map fragments. As much as I like accept and acknowledge that they will help other people. This is Florida. Welcome. The theme of the color palette, because the color palette tells the story as well, is red. Limgrave, very green. Liurnia, very blue. Lanedell, very gold. And then Mountaintop of the Giants, very white for snow. Farum Azula, very gray. But Caelid, very red. Largely for the story and plot points, which, not to spoil super much, but rot and decay. Remembrance boss in the area is Starscourge Radahn. Should be able to get him done today. That wouldn't be a problem. But I'm gonna start off with the Erdtree Avatar and the Erdtree Burial Watchdog immediately after that, then Magma Worm, and then 2 Frenzy Duelist. Gonna knock those 4 or 5 out really fast, just because it won't be that difficult. It'll be barely an inconvenience. Take a little bit of time, barely an inconvenience. So let's go to Florida. Because I don't have the ability to get to Electo, and I can't kill Adula yet because I don't have access to the moonlit altar or to that part of the world. So instead, I need to go kill a literal tree. So I'm gonna go do that. So, how is everybody's morning? How are you doing? How is the day? How is life? How are you? How have you been? Oop, bye. Alright, let's get this dude killed. Oh, not that dude. Not that dude. That dude. That's the Erd Tree avatar. Fought one of these already before, if not two of them. Oh. Okay. I heckin' love rot. I heckin' love rot so much. Super good. Super, super good. Solid start. Way to go, Faye Fox. Jump. 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 Unfortunately, with this guy especially, it gets a little repetitive with the same pattern being like avoid the rot and also the big hammer, which I did not do the second thing, but I can do the first thing, which is avoid him and avoid the hammer and the jump. Whee! It's just about rotating. Whee! Whee! Hello, good morning, my love. And yes, he does. He is very stinky. Canonically, for Kaled... Oh, no, you don't. Oh, you stupid whore. Canonically, Kaled is the region associated with, I mean, Kaled is with Radon. Radon is the Remembrance boss, and so, like, the story behind him is that, where Godric is all about the essence of gold and grafting himself to become more perfect in the eyes of his father, and, like, you know, trying to manufacture perfection. Radon is one of the greatest war generals to have served in the capacity that he ever did, and like is a big kind of fucking deal, but was in battle with Melania, and Melania is the goddess of rot. She is kind of a real fighter who has an elemental affinity for a disease or a plague called the Scarlet Rot, and she had a blossom where she hatched a big flower or blossomed a big flower on the back of Radon, and this could kill me again while I'm expounding or like expositing, which is fine. But yeah, basically Melania plotted or planted rot on the back of Radon, and then it blossomed and he got rotted, so then he was dealing with like literal decay of his body and of his brain. It's like that's how the rot works, unfortunately, or fortunately, or whichever in between. So I'm realizing I'm very squishy compared to this dude. Nope. Love it. Anyways, so Kaled is where the Lake of Rot, or where the Aeonian Lake is, and where... Jesus Christ. the rot started to take effect on the surface. Stop. Sir, this is a Wendy's. I heckin' love Erdtree avatars. I heckin' love Erdtree avatars. Also, I realized just now that he looks spiky is what you actually had said. And I feel intelligent. Very intelligent. Do I have any other weapons that I can use here in this context? I'm not strong enough or smart enough to use any of those other weapons. I don't got enough faith for this. I am also not strong enough. Have I been focusing Dex this entire time? Is that what's been going on? Okay. We're gonna single hand this or two hand this. Audio sounded a little crunchy to me. It's sounding a little crunchy. Nope, that ain't it. Ah, why with the laser beams? Laser beams again? For real? Did you not learn the last time? I certainly didn't. Yep, no sir. Ah, come on, dude. Pick a different move. Oh, you picked a different move. That was not really that different. I mean, that's fine. The thing about rot is that it's passive damage over time. So I have to manage my health bar while also avoiding damage from the boss. I believe in myself to the point that I can actually like potentially do this. I know I can. I've beaten many an Erdtree avatar before. I am perhaps under caffeinated for such an event, which is fine. I will fix. Other thought process being that I could go fight something, get runes, get levels, and be a little more survivable than 2 hits. Is that what I'm actually going to do? I'm not 100% sure. Audio sounded very squishy to me, though. Did he regen the poise bar? No, he did! Oh, you mean motherfucker. Stagger him out of that move, though. Take. Hello. Trying to get cheeky. Oh. Oh, man. Don't get so cheeky. What? Would you not do that? Not suck so hard, dude. Merry Christmas. Oh. I wasn't worried. Were you worried? I wasn't worried. I wasn't worried. Hello, Iffy Muzapan. Good morning, my darling. How are you? And happy time zone to you, dear. Ooh, shaders are being wacky. Hello, hello. You beautiful tree-killing murder hobo. I need to go kill Morgoth so I can get the Fell Omen cloak and be an actual murder hobo for you. See, I blinked and now you're at 325 skill. No, not quite. Levels are still costing me, okay, 1800. 18,000 rather. All right. How am I today? I'm doing well. I am enjoying getting more progress in this game. And I, like, in my own file, my own, like, I've played this 1,000 times and I'm challenging myself to a different run file. I had recently beaten 2 of the main remembrance bosses, or 2 of the 10 remembrance bosses in the DLC. Ooh, audio is doing a crunch, isn't it? But apart from that, it was very, very densely foggy today, and I've enjoyed like the slow pace of the morning. Got to spend the night with one of my partners and to get cuddles and like bit on the Rice Krispies. Come here. No, not you. I want you. Thank you very much. Snapping, crackling, and popping. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Okay. Hold on. Let me try one thing here. It was a good morning though. It was a little bit on the colder side, but that's just because of this being the climate that I'm in the Pacific Northwest. Dudes. My guys, my guys, my guys, my guys. Thank you very much. It was a good morning. It was lovely and very sweet and very pure and wholesome, and I had a nice morning. It was, however, very foggy, and that was not ideal, but such is life. A heavy door has opened somewhere. Right. Also, Iffy, welcome to Florida. Ow. Yay, Scarlet Rot. How do I get up? Is there a secret wall? Am I hallucinating this that I remembered? Or misremembering something? Yeah. I didn't think you were in Texas, which is part of, I guess, is part of Northwest, which is in northwest of Mexico, but not very Pacific. Because I was born and raised in Texas. I talk about my being native Texan fairly frequently. It feels like far more frequently than is probably like socially acceptable, but like it's a part of my life and childhood and like young adulthood. It's where I lived for 20 years, 20 years, 22 years. Like it's identity to me. All right. I'm gonna try restarting my interface manually. See if that does anything. Give me just a second. Okay, checking audio now. How we doing? I was muted, you were right. Fuck you. Okay, audio is back. I know that I heard some crackling from game audio. Like specifically from the lift, so I think it's like bass frequencies are kind of a little bit, yeah, I thought it might be the same. So the question that I had was, do I restart everything? Yes, I do, because this is not livable. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to a point where I can kill whatever it is that's about to kill me and deal with that. Get to a point where I can actually take a step away from, and it's my mic crackling again. What the fuck is the deal, man? Like, I don't get why my mic is the problem. If I raise the gate at all, or patrol. All right, the quick brown fox whoa. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. Why? I don't know why. You tell me why. How bad is the snap crackle pop Rice Krispies? Are they crunchy? Are they yummy? Or are they nasty? Stanky? Bad. What changed? I don't know that I can hear it.